Is the Fed ready to cut rates? You'll want to stay on and watch. So if you have not heard about this lately, there have been recent buzz from many expert economists from different sources. You could cite them: Inman, Business Insider, Bloomberg. A lot of speculation is happening that the Fed may be in position to start cutting rate by perhaps the second quarter or the second half of 2024. Woo! Can I get some celebration and drum rolls, please? Do you know what that would mean to our economy, especially in the real estate industry, for those home buyers that have been waiting? Like, they were gung-ho, they were excited, they didn't get the house, a year and a half ago, and then inflation rose, interest rates rose, and a lot of buyers right now have been sitting on the fence, waiting for a better day. Well, better days may be coming, folks. Now, this is not a confirmed anticipation by any case, so I don't want you to get too excited, but you should be, because basically, based on the economic data, the inflation has decelerated. What that means is inflation rate has been decreasing as it should be, right? That was the reason why interest rates were being raised by the Fed, so that it would help compensate and calibrate the inflation rate. Well, it's come down quite a bit, but it's not where it needs to be according to the Fed, which is what the Fed would like to see is 2%. And I believe right now we're around 4 or 5%. I'm not really, you'd have to refer to the sources. And I've got links of articles that you can read up on if you want to email me later, okay? So here's the deal. When the inflation has started to come down, interest rates no longer have to keep being pushed or increased. So the anticipation is that interest rates are going to start coming down. The Fed is going to be able to cut the rates. Again, it's not a promise, but this is how things are flowing. So the Fed chair, Jerome Powell, he's going to start talking more about it. But I think that we may be moving in the right direction here. And if you're wondering, right, is it really true that inflation is getting better? Well, the first thing that comes to my mind, I'm not, a savvy economist or anything, but simply if you look at the price of gasoline, it has come down. I get pretty excited now going to the gas station because it was $5. I'm in Northern California. I know it's a lot less in other states outside of California, but this is what we have in California. It's now in the low $4 range, which is like huge. So that's an indication that inflation has come down, right? Because gas prices have decreased. So with that in mind, you might want to start flexing some home pre-approval muscles and start mapping yourself out. Now, we're talking about 6 to 8 months from now, possibly, for us to start seeing lower interest rates. And typically, based on the experts, it could take 12 to 18 months before you start to really see the thriving economy again. It just takes time, right, for the economy to catch up with the consumers and so on and so forth. So it may take a little bit of time, but keep an eye out and keep your ear out. And if you know of those who you love and care about that have kind of put the whole home buying process on hold, they might be able to get a little excited again. But start watching what the economy is doing. Google the websites, look up what Fed rates are doing and all of those things. That would be helpful. And you can also stay tuned with yours truly. I will always keep you updated periodically about what the economy is doing in general. Those are the things we don't have control over. So I need to be well versed in that so that I could serve families, sellers, and buyers better as well. That's all I've got today. It's pretty exciting. If this content is valuable to you, I would love for you to hit subscribe and the bell notification. It also helps our channel to be able to get more eyeballs on it as we continue to bring, good, practical, valuable economic content to our listeners and watchers, I would greatly appreciate it for your like, your comment, and your subscription. Thanks for watching.